pelo. So, cool money.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would like to announce the arrival of the representative of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the head of the Civil Service of the Federation. Please put your hands together as we receive the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, representing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the head of the Civil Service of the Federation. Please keep clapping until they take their seats or they get to their seats. And while we remain standing, we will take the national anthem.
Gentlemen, we will now go for the civil service anthem. Feel free to sing or dance along.
What's with the excitement? You had a civil service anthem and you're all laughing. So let's see that excitement against the song together. The anthem. That we had to face. There were challenges and there were struggles that we had to face. Now there's a sound of change that is coming, a journey towards a transforming and revealing a system that will stand the test of time. Yes, we're building a system that will stand the test of time. Put your hands together for the Federal Civil Service of Nigeria. And please put your hands together for yourself. You may be seated. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the President of the Senate, who is also represented, Speaker of the House of Representatives, who is also represented, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, who is here seated, members of the Legislature, Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, members of the Federal Executive Council, State Heads of Service who are here, Federal Permanent Secretaries, Senior Special Assistants to the President, Directors, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. My name is Neotao Basaebe, and I will be your host for tonight, together with Ayilare Okonkwo. Tonight is supposed to be a relaxed atmosphere, but I look at the faces of these people, these men and women who have held Nigeria, the length and breadth of Nigeria, and ensured that this country is functional. And I wonder, do they to relax? So can you turn to your neighbor and ask your neighbor, are you relaxed?
Are you relaxed? Love, are you relaxed? Trying to.
Okay, so let me say, you guys had fun yesterday and you did not invite me. So that's one score, 1-0. But when we were singing that anthem, I noticed this. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation was smiling and dancing. And I was wondering, this is good. I said, okay, thank you. But you see, it looked as if the hall was tilted on one side. This side of the hall was mostly standing and watching. I was getting that response. But this side of the hall, there was this dance going. It was as if there was a competition. We'll do better on this side than this side. So I want us to do something real quick before the formalities kick in. I know you civil servants, you like to be formal. Someone told me in the Nigerian civil service, if a document enters, please confirm. When a document comes in, even if it's 100 years time, you can trace that document like you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how we can trace the knowledge of that anthem. Let's hear from this side. This is the Federal Civil Service. I want to hear it from here. 1, 2, go. Waiting. Don't rush. This is the mark, right? So we'll go from here and get a response from this side. Are we ready? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, go.
This is the Federal Civil Service.
Hold on. See what I was saying? The weight on this side. Is it key R? Not C or A. Key R. Are we ready? 1, 2, go. Yes.
It's a mission for change.
Go. Together. This is the Federal Civil Service. We are
marching to great.
Come on, put your hands together for yourself. You're fantastic people. I understand that you had one whole week of activities. So I'll let you invite the permanent secretary to tell us what next we're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it's an honor to welcome the Permanent Secretary, Service Welfare Office, Mrs. Patience Oyekune, to give a welcome address.
His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by Senator George Akume, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. The rep of the Speaker of the National Assembly, ably represented by the Chairman, Public Service Matters, the Head of Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Mrs. Didi Esther Walsinjak, ON, MNI, the Honorable Ministers here present, members of the National Assembly here present, permanent secretaries, both serving and retired, heads of civil servants, heads of service of the different states of the Federation and the FCT that have been here with us since, distinguished partners and stakeholders, members of the diplomatic corps, awardees, fellow civil servants, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with joy and honor that I welcome you all to the 2025 Civil Service Rewards and Recognition Awards Ceremony, a prestigious gathering that celebrates the core value of dedication, excellence, and service to our great nation. The presence of your excellencies, distinguished members of the National Assembly, members of the Federal Executive Branch representatives, captains of industries, representatives of professional bodies, labor unions, development partners, speaks to the collective importance we all place in today's event. I wish to specially recognize the visionary leadership of the head of Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Mrs. Didi Esther Walsinjak, OON, MNI, whose strategic foresight under the Federal Civil Service Implementation Federal Civil Service Strategy and Implementation Plan 2021 to 2025 has institutionalized a performance-driven culture anchored on merit, innovation, and accountability. We appreciate your guidance and leadership, ma'am. This ceremony, which represents Pillar 6 of the FC 2025, enhancing staff welfare and the value proposition for civil servants, could not have been possible without the collaborative efforts of numerous stakeholders. I would like to sincerely welcome you all to this gathering. Your presence is an indication of your strong belief in public service excellence. I would like to also welcome our transformational permanent secretaries and commend their diligence in the reward and recognition process. Members of the Service-wide Award Selection Committee, SWASCO, and the 2025 Award Planning Committee, whose diligence, objectivity, and attention to detail ensures the integrity and success of this year's process and tonight's celebration. You have done very well, and you are all welcome. To our awardees, I congratulate you all. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed, and tonight we honor your commitment to service. Let this recognition inspire even greater dedication in your future endeavor. Once again, I welcome you and wish us all a memorable and rewarding evening. Thank you all, and God bless.
Thank you, ma'am, for that brief speech. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it's an honor to invite for the cultural performance by National Troupe of Nigeria. They have a dance drama titled Roots and Wings.
In the heart of a vibrant land, where dreams burn brighter than the sun, a question stares among the youth: to stay or to run? Jackpot, a chance, chasing foreign stars.
Escape the struggles. Fly to where systems work, where dreams rise easy. Come, come, come.
but not all who stay at talk. For in Nigeria, excellence still blooms. And today, we reward it for those who carry hope on their shoulders, who turn challenges into milestones. Tonight, we honor you, for you are Nigeria's true reward.
God bless you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's still more to do. But to go, let's go straight ahead to the business of the day. At this point, it's an honor to go straight to the next agenda, which is the goodwill messages. We will take the chairman of the Committee on Establishment, Honorable Engineer Sani Bala, for his goodwill message. Keep clapping until he comes. You're welcome, sir.
Past edit.
Thank you very much, and good evening to all of you. The representative of the President, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the Head of Service Federation, Permanent Secretary present, Ministers here present, members of the National Assembly, all present here. Very good evening to you. It gives me revelation of 10 warm greetings after commendation from the House of Representatives of the United and heroes, this year's Federal Civil Service Award. Speaker of the House of Representatives, my boss, has also asked me to convey his warm greetings and commendation to the Office of the Head of Service of the Federation for inviting me to this event. It's a great ability to be here today.
Trying to zoom, my zoom is not.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's event is not just a celebration, it is a recognition of what constitutes diligence, patriotism, and ethical service accomplished federal civil services only. It is also a reminder that excellence must be acknowledged, integrity must be rewarded, and the civil servant must be motivated to give their very best to the service of our great nation. Let me especially commend the Head of Service of the Federation, Mrs. D.D. Jack, for an capable team for sustaining this noble initiative. Indeed, recognizing outstanding performance not only boosts morale, but also inspire others to strive with distinction. The House Committee on Public Service Matters remains steadfast in its commitment to support policies and legislative interventions that promote meritocracy, capacity building, and accountability within the service. We believe that a reformed, empowered, and motivated civil service remain critical to delivering the dividend of democracy to the Nigerian people. To all our ideas, I say congratulations. We have set a standard that others must now aspire to. Where this honor, this pride, and let it serve as a beacon of continued excellence in your respective space of responsibility. I wish to conclude by stating again that a little recognition goes a long way when people see that good work is noticed and rewarded. It adds a ripple effect. Motivation spreads, competition becomes healthy, and productivity rises. Sometimes even faster than the civil service forces. As we celebrate you today, may your dedication inspire the full effect of excellence across the service. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Very much, sir. Another round of applause for him. Okay, before we call on the President for the goodwill message. Good evening, sir. For the next goodwill message, we have the Chairman, Civil Service Commission, Professor Tunji Olopa. Please, sir, let's give him a wonderful round of applause as he comes for his goodwill message. There's no day I don't read about Daddy's messages in the dailies. Thank you, sir, for giving us impactful knowledge every day of the papers. Thank you, sir. So you have the floor.
Boss and Secretary to Government, representing His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed. I'd like to stand on protocol that I've been doing here, sir. I'm happy that the tradition that groomed us to be professionals is sustained in a very glorious way in 2025 under our delectable, amiable, and beacon of excellence, the head of service of D.D. Esther Osinja. I'm very proud of everything that I saw regarding the African Public Service Week and the international conference. Happy not just for the excellence organization setting and the new face that you gave the civil service, but I'm particularly impressed with the contents and the solid element of the conversation. We have maintained a tradition of acknowledging those who quietly are giving of their very best in the service of their country. And that is why we are gathered today. I'd like to join everyone to congratulate the awardees who have been recognized. And my sense is that by being recognized, you are being called to do more, to excel and to take the service to a greater height. I also like to appreciate the reform sexy dimensions. Of course, there is a whole lot of ground to cover, but we are determined to work together. For once, the Office of the Head of Service and the Federal Civil Service Commission has been working like siamese. We've been communicating, and we have resolved that our goal is to take the service to a greater height. It's not just about territorial or boundary protection, but to give of our very best to this profession, which not only moved us to reach the peak of our calling, but has also given us the opportunity to serve and their country. So I'd like to appreciate His Excellency President Bola Ahmed through the Excellency Senator George Akume and the Secretary to Government of the Federation. We have received every support that we need to perform the President. We might be asking for more, but we are very grateful for his passion, for his determination, and for enlisting the future of the service into the renewal agenda. So our guests from far and near, I'd like to appreciate you for honoring us. And I ask you to please enjoy the rest of the day, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. When I look into this hall, I see men and women who have made up their minds that they will make a difference. Growing up, we heard things like civil service, civil servants. Who are they? Who they will be? But these are the people who keep the engine of this country running, whether they like it or not. And the processes that led to the establishment of the civil service are such that there is no shaking. You mess up, you get it. You do well, you get it. And that is even more so now that you know that at a certain point in time there's going to be an award for doing something wonderful. It's called accountability. Now that was something that a lot of people used to wonder, does it still exist in the civil service? Should be recognized.
When the God does that, it will come up again. So I noticed that it's quite far. Is it possible for me to zoom it in? I noticed that it's quite far. Is it possible for me to zoom it?
Okay, so I don't know. I've tried. I don't know what is happening to the screen. Normally it should show, but it's not there.
Some of you are seeing from 1999.
I don't know where it is. So how do we unlock it? Maybe the screen is locked.
And you are still there, and you're still serving. Please put your hands together for yourself. In service, there comes a time when there's recognition because you're serving well. For those that were wealthy and had houseboys and housegirls, when the houseboy don't cook finish, serve food, you say, well done. And good, collect this time and go drink coke. And that's what's happening here today. But it's not my place to talk
I'll just
about
manage
this.
it like that.
I know that when my co-MC stood here, she recognized this man. They say you used to hear that behind every successful man is a woman, right? But thank God we are in the space where we can say behind every successful woman is a man. Please put your hands together for men. Let me tell this quick story. Somebody met Dr. Okonjo-Iweala one day at the airport, and he was rushing to come and say hello. Guess who stood in front of him? It was her husband. Said, no, you cannot see him. He said, no, I can't. He said, do you know me? He said, no, sir. I said, I am her bodyguard. He said, I'm her bodyguard, you cannot see her. He said, I'm sorry, sir, please. I really need to, I just want to say hello. Friendly here, known a long time. So men, well done. Men who are putting for their wives, please, well done. And put your hands together for yourselves one more time. And the women who are shining because they know that they have support behind. Please put your hands together for yourselves. And so having said that, I would like to invite to the podium. First time I saw this woman, I said, where is her husband? I said, waiting. And then when I saw the man, I said, okay, 1 + 1 = 1. Because the man fine. And his wife, oh boy, she's fine. So if you put the two together, what do you have? Fine. When someone says fineness, I say finesse. If you think fine plus fine, you get finesse. Please put your hands together as welcome the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Miss D.D. Esther Wilson, Jack Omo, and Eminem for her address. Please keep clapping until she gets here. If you can, stand to your feet as we celebrate this woman of excellence.
Good evening, please be seated. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here ably represented by one of my closest allies in the implementation of the Renewed Hope Agenda, the Secretary to the State Government, to the Federal Government, Senator George Akume.
Yeah. What if she did this intentionally?
Now let me formally welcome the man whom Nelta, the MC, was describing as a handsome man. He is the first gentleman of the Federal Civil Service, Honorable Minnie Walson Jack, my dear husband. The Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, here ably represented by the Chairman of the House Committee on Public Sector Matters, Honorable Sani Baba, FNC. I'd like to single out this person for recognition because of the immeasurable value he adds to the Federal Civil Service. And I'm speaking of no other person than Mr. Iboje Imokwede, Chairman, Imokwede Foundation. Thank you, my dear brother. The transformative permanent secretaries who within the last 2 days have been given a very mighty responsibility to transform the Federal Civil Service. Heads of civil services from across Nigeria and the FCT, our development partners and captains of industry here present, the international president of the International Federation of Women Lawyers, Mrs. Esinga Operafu, and her amiable husband, distinguished guests, the outstanding civil servants we are here to celebrate today, other hard-working and digital and diligent civil servants, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everyone. What a joy it is to be gathered in celebration, not of position, but of purpose, not of rank, but of impact. Welcome to the 2025 Federal Civil Service Rewards and Recognition Awards Ceremony, where we do what we do, truly love, which is celebrate ourselves. This evening, we come together to honor the unsung heroes who breathe life into public service. This awards night is the grand finale of a historic civil Abuja with delegates from across the world. We heard ideas, we shared innovations, we redefined what it means to be a 21st century civil servant. And now tonight, we bring that energy home by celebrating those who have lived those ideals long before they became hashtags. I must thank His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR for his unwavering support. The Renewed Hope Agenda is not just a slogan, it is a commitment to dignity, fairness, innovation, and reward. His Excellency's presence through the vision of his dedication to the civil service and his transformation agenda. The ICSC was about vision. Tonight is about validation. Validation that our civil service is not asleep. It is awake, alert, and advancing. Our theme this week has been transformation. And transformation, my dear friends, doesn't happen in boardrooms alone. It happens in the daily dedication of men and women like the ones we are celebrating tonight. These awardees are not just workers. They are reformers, quiet reformers. They show up on time, meet deadlines, write policies, fix systems, and still manage to maintain a smile. Their commitment to duty is not measured only by output, but by their presence, consistently accounted for and dependable. Let me emphasize clearly that punctuality and regular attendance are the foundation of excellence in public service. Resuming work by 8 a.m. is not just a rule. It is a culture we must reclaim, and our colleagues and the citizens we serve. Going forward, let us make punctuality and attendance the new phase of reform in our civil service. These honorees are not perfect, but they are purposeful. And tonight, we pause to acknowledge the busyness and say, we see you, we thank you, and we honor you. Let me say this clearly, you do not need to be in the spotlight to make an impact. The light shines brightest on those who serve with integrity in the shadows. And this award ceremony, now a fixture on our civil service calendar, is one of the ways we say excellence will not go unnoticed. The future of public service is not coming. It is already here. At the International Civil Service Conference, we made our aspirations, but this civil service is not just talking, we are doing. We have digitized core processes across NDAs. We are reforming performance management so that merit speaks louder than mediocrity. And yes, we are putting people first because our greatest asset is not our policies, but our people. To tonight's stars, the awardees, thank you for showing that the civil service can be noble, not just necessary. Excellence can be achieved every day, not just in exceptional moments. You are the reason this service is not just enduring, but evolving. Please wear your medals when you receive them with pride, but let your humility shine even brighter. To those who did not get an award tonight, your work is not invisible. You may not get onto this stage, but your time is coming. Keep showing up, give your best, and continually raise the bar. Recognition may take time, but it will come. Do not give up, because excellence is never wasted. Let this moment challenge us all to dig deeper, aim higher, and commit more boldly to the values that define true service. The charge is simple. Word opportunity for reflection. During the nomination process, it became evident that some ministries and extra-ministerial departments did not submit nominations at all. In other cases, some of the nominees put forward did not meet the established criteria for their categories. This serves as a reminder that recognition can only follow meaningful participation, one anchored in merit and alignment with the set standards. As we look to future excellence, these awards are meant to celebrate. Let us talk louder than complaints, celebrate more than we criticize, and remember that at the heart of government is one powerful word: service. To all civil servants across the country, this is your movement. Own it, honor it, multiply it. Congratulations to the awardees. Thank you to the organizers, and thank you to every civil servant building Nigeria from the inside out. I must not end this speech without paying special recognition and appreciation to our partners who have made this event possible. When we begin to call the awards, you will find that there are some special awards not in the policy which our partners have magnanimously provided. I say to our partners, thank you. And so let the music play, let the dancing begin, and let the spirit of excellence never fade. God bless the Nigerian civil service, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
His Excellency, the head of the Civil Service of the Federation. Now, we'd like to please indulgence to please wait. There's something else you need to do. Thank you. At this point in time, just wait. At this point in time, the head of the civil service of the Federation is going to be recognizing some of those partners she mentioned. And one of them, as I call the representative, please come up to the stage and we'll be reading your citation as you come. We'd like to invite one of the partners. There are many partners, as she said earlier, that the civil service has had to work with. But the civil service decided to recognize this few. All the others are recognized, but especially this few. So please, if you hear your name and you represent the organization, please come on stage. Let's welcome first Tulsi Chamrai Foundation, being honored for its invaluable partnership with the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation in enhancing the health and well-being of civil servants through the delivery of a free, comprehensive eye screening program service-wide. Launched in 2024 November during the 100 days in office of the celebration of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, this initiative has provided thousands of federal civil servants with free eye consultations, screenings, drug prescriptions, and referrals where necessary. The program has reached 1,370 staff across several key ministries. Thank you. Please put your hands together for Tulsi Chamrai Foundation. As I said, there are many partners, but the few that are here will be recognized quickly. So next, let's recognize the representative of this other partner, the Ike Immokwele Foundation, a public sector philanthropic organization committed to transforming public service delivery and expanding access to quality primary health care in Africa. Founded by Aigoji and Ofowe Ike Immokwele, the foundation works to cultivate a new generation of public service sector leaders who are equipped to drive reform and deliver results for citizens. It partners with world-class institutions and individuals to provide public servants with leadership development, scholarships, fellowships, and practical learning opportunities that bridge the gap between policy and implementation. The foundation also recognizes and rewards outstanding civil servants who exemplify the values of the public service excellence, inspiring others to follow. So please put your hands together for them. The other group of partners that will be recognized is Emper Insurance. Emple, please. Emple Insurance.
Hey, baby.
Representative of Emple.
It's about time.
Please put your hands together for them. Thank you very much, ma'am. And you may return to your seat. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Jimmy Esther Wilson, Jack, OO, and MNI as she returns to our seat. Please keep clapping until she sits down. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. If you're not clapping, you get the query tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, there will be a query waiting for you.
Don't do.
Yes, as I did tomorrow, Saturday, the query will be waiting for you. Thank you very much. Because I know you will not be at work, you'll be in your house, resting. I understand that you guys have had, not everyone, some of you had a ball. And tonight you have another ball, and then tomorrow you continue your ball in your house with a query waiting for you because you did not clap. But no, the whole idea is that this evening you're meant to relax. You're going to have dinner. I was told this, that I should ensure that all these heirs, my director, deputy director, permanent secretary, no, please ensure that all the heirs of office are put aside well, I don't know how you do that because some of you are so used to it. I walked into the room one day. I went to see someone, and as we were coming out, he was seeing me off. I said, no, my director. Please now. I said, my director. It's not my director. He said, no, it's my director. Wait. I had to wait until the director had passed. The director did not even look at him. They didn't even acknowledge him. But I had to wait. I said, okay, it's the protocol here. And they said, when you go to Rome, behave like a Roman. So I waited until the director passed, then I started going my way. But tonight, Madam had asked me to tell you that today, if no other day, please leave director alone, leave deputy director alone, enjoy your evening. Please put your hands together for yourself one more time. And I just want time to help us continue with this moment of relaxation. I'd like to invite on stage another troupe to perform the Bata dance. Please put your hands together for them as they come. Are they ready? Please put your hands together for them as they come up on stage to do their thing. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Please put your hands together for my crew. The Black Bones Theatre. You see, we're dressed the same way. I told them this. Why are you laughing now? What's your problem? You don't know how to dance. I taught them to dance. The one doesn't try. If I say you should go up now, you tell me I'm not properly dressed. I taught them that's why we're wearing the same thing. It's just that mine is a different color. You notice the creamy nature of things, you know. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, many times we are concerned about how things become what they are. What does it take for merit to appear and be recognized? Many times we are concerned that that wasn't properly done. And indeed someone asked the question. So tonight we have gathered to be recognized, we have gathered to receive awards. Who decided? How did they, who gave them the audacity to decide who wins? Well, in the next few minutes, you will get to understand how you, that is winning, or that is being recognized tonight, were selected. And how you, who thought you should win, were not selected. But at the end of it all, it is so that you and I will be encouraged to serve better, so that tomorrow you and I will receive our own recognition. To help us understand the process that led to what we are doing tonight.
Madam Funke. This is not live.
Ms. Modupe Bakoli, consultant responsible for service-wide process and recognition award. Please put your hands together while she comes up.
It's nice.
Mr. President, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, please permit me to adopt the already established protocol. The rewards and recognition system policy for the Federal Civil Service, developed by the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, aligns with the Federal Civil Service Strategy and Implementation Plan, FCIP 2021 to 2025, and the Public Service Rules 2021, PSR 06 0101 to 06 0111. This policy and its guidelines have been validated service-wide. On the screen, to my left and to my right, we have an overview of the awards categories. There are 2 award categories: the service-wide awards and recognition, and the ministry and extra-ministerial departments awards and recognition. The second category of award and recognition is further broken into ministerial awards and recognition and departmental awards. There are 4 departmental awards, 7 ministerial awards and recognition, and 8 service-wide awards and recognition. I will take us through quickly highlights of the service-wide awards and recognition. But at this point, I would like to state that the process of selection actually begins at the level of the department, and the next step is the ministerial awards, which then culminates in the service-wide awards. One of such awards under the service-wide awards is the Presidential Distinguished Civil Service Career Award. which honors an exceptional senior officer with a minimum of 15 years in service and whose career has set benchmark for performance excellence. Consistent adherence to core civil service values and a legacy of transformative impact on the service and the nation. This award reflects professional excellence, ethical conduct, inspiring leadership, service impact, and an enduring legacy. Some of the rewards, not exhaustive, include recommendation for accelerated promotion, sponsorship to attend a foreign short course, sponsorship to attend a masterclass, and of course any other rewards which our sponsors may have decided to support you. The second level of award is the Presidential Civil Service Merit Award. The only difference between the Presidential Civil Service Distinguished Career Award and the Presidential Civil Service Merit Award is the years, expected to have been spent in service. So you are expected to have spent a minimum of 5 years and a maximum of 14 years in service. The requirements and criteria are the same, and the rewards are the same. The next award is the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation's Efficient, Productive, Incorruptible, and Citizen-Centered, which is EPIC Award. This honors an officer who exemplifies the highest standards of job performance, professionalism, and work ethics, punctuality, adherence to the prescribed dress code, advancing the efficient, productive, incorruptible, and citizen-centered culture, and the values of accountability, meritocracy, professionalism, loyalty, and efficiency, the ample values of the Federal Civil Service. The rewards include, not exhaustive, sponsorship to attend a masterclass program, and a laptop computer or iPad. The next in line is the Civil Service Excellence Award, which honors an outstanding team that consistently promoted a performance-based, responsive, customer-focused, and accountable civil service, exemplified creative problem-solving approach, resource optimization, teamwork, and interdepartmental collaboration while delivering its mandates to the ministry or extra-ministerial department. The rewards include a letter of commendation from the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, and the award winners will be featured in the Service Welfare newsletter. The Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Leadership Award honors a ministry or extra-ministerial department that exemplifies fairness, respect, equal opportunities, and inclusion for all staff, irrespective of age, gender, ethnicity, disability, religion, and other discriminatory practices within the ministry or extra-ministerial department. The rewards include a letter of commendation from the head of the Civil Service of the Federation and a feature in the Service Welfare newsletter. And finally, the Sports Achievement Award. This honors individuals or teams with outstanding performance in sporting activities. This includes winning gold, silver or bronze medals at the Federation of Public Service Games, FESCA, special events for persons with disabilities, and a national, continental, or international sports or games event. The rewards include cash prize of 250,000 naira, a letter of commendation from the head of the civil service of the Federation, and a feature in the Service Welfare newspaper. There is an established process for selection of nominees. For the purpose of our gathering, we would only be looking at the selection process as it impacts the service-wide awards. There is a constituted committee, the Service-Wide Awards Selection Committee, acronym SWASCO, that sits to deliberate and score nominees received from across our NDAs. And part of the process from the ministries and the ministerial department is that only Ministerial Awards Selection Committee can nominate for service-wide awards using the prescribed form. Secondly, all nominees must be awardees at the ministry or extra-ministerial departments, awards and recognition within the period under review. Finally, multiple entries of a nominee into different awards is not permitted under the service-wide awards, with the exception of additional nomination for Sports Achievements Award. The service-wide award process. This includes steps that originate from the EIR department in the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, where they call for the nomination. The second step is that the ministry, MASCO, which is the Ministerial Award Selection Committee, submits completed nomination form with evidence supporting achievement of award criteria to the SWASCO. Step 3, the SWASCO reviews and scores each nominee in accordance with the laid out criteria. And step 4 is that the highest scoring nominee with supporting evidence is selected. Recommended awardees are then presented to the head of the Civil Service of the Federation for review and approval. And finally, this is where we're here today. All awardees are recognized, celebrated, and rewarded at the Civil Service Week Award ceremony in June. I will leave it at that. It is important at this point to share with us some of the learning from the 2025 Service-Wide Awards as conducted by the SWASCO. There are 5 points that I would like to implore all ministries here present, all extra-ministerial departments here present, to please take this learning so that we can improve come 2026. First is the fact that we did not have nominees from ministries and extra-ministerial departments for various categories of award. Secondly, there were late submissions beyond the extended grace period for receiving nominations. Third, incomplete submission for nominees from ministries and extra-ministerial departments, including not filling the nomination form appropriately. Fourth, some nominations did not meet the set criteria for the award category. And finally, most importantly, is that even when you do submit your nomination and you do write to intimate the SWASCO of the criteria and how the nominee has met the criteria, it is important that this is supported with evidence, or else that nomination cannot be considered. On this note, I would like to thank you for listening and bid you a very good evening. Thank you.
It's about time.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that a lot of work was done to see that this brothers and sisters of ours who have served are recognized and rewarded. As I say, one day, 9 days after the deed, or one day to the order of the house, it is a day of accounting. You will give account of what you did, whether good or bad. Well, these ones are going to get some kind of award for what they did while they were alive. And while they are still alive. You see, one song right at Nigeria wrote a song saying, "Give me my roses, give my flowers while I'm still breathing. Celebrate me while I'm still alive." So we are celebrating you while you're still in service. Then when you finish service, you will still be celebrated. Say amen. Those of us that say amen, say amen. You're not saying it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, it's time for the awards. I'd like to invite on stage to give out the first set of awards the chairman of the Civil Service Commission. Please put your hands together for him. Professor Tunji, as he comes up to hand out the first set of awards. For the awardees, please, as you come this way. You come this way, receive your award, and then you go down the other way. So,
it's Federal Civil Service Commission are the ones that employ for the service. So that's where you
and for the first award,
start from here. So
this is going to a ministry. The award for diversity, equity, and inclusion leadership. The award for diversity, equity, and inclusion as DEI leadership. This award is going to the Federal Ministry of Works. Please put your hands together for the representative of the Federal Ministry of Works as they come to collect that award. Please keep clapping, it might be your turn next. While it's coming up,
Federal Ministry of Works.
The next award is the Civil Service Excellence Award. It's a team award. The Civil Service Excellence Award, Team Award. This one goes to, ask your name, is he your name is Wade? Don't clap, I'm not saying it here.
It's head of service now.
Okay. Have I said it?
Ministry of.
You seen it? Oh, why? Please put your hands together for the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development. It's a team award for the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development. The Civil Service Excellence Award. Please keep clapping as they come. And please, those of you on the screens, do not put up anything if I have not called it. Don't jump the gun on me now. You're not even calling my hands. Thank you very much.
Okay, they are shared actually.
Prof, I'd like to thank you very much. May you return to your seat, sir. Please put your hands together for the Prof as he returns to his seat.
One face.
And
hello.
Come come and give me my own.
Sound, please, we need a second microphone. Sound team, we need a second microphone, please. I'm trying to ensure that I do not call Nelson Ebe to collect an award when it is supposed to be your name. The next set of awards are individual awards. I'd like to explain a couple of things here. By policy, there are certain levels of rewards that cannot.
Are you serious?
There are certain, by policy, there are certain rewards that can be given. And there are some that cannot. Because even though we're recognizing your service, we need to stay within the ambit of the law. We cannot be flouting policy. So as the winners are called, we'll also tell you what they are going well with, what by policy they get, and what the partners have added to the policy kit that governments, that the law will allow. So we'll get to that. I need that information, please. 1 second, please. Music.
Who are these people? Oh yeah?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. At this point in time, I'd like to invite the representative of the Speaker of the House of Representatives to present the next award. Honorable sir.
I think the battery is low, it's just 5%.
Oh, okay, no, it's okay.
He also happens to be the chair.